Randy Moss was a star wide receiver in the NFL for 14 seasons. He played for several teams including the Minnesota Vikings, Oakland Raiders, and New England Patriots. Moss is considered one of the greatest wide receivers ever. He holds the record for most touchdown receptions in a single season, 23 in 2007, and most touchdown receptions by a rookie, 17 in 1998. Moss was known for his incredible speed, jumping ability, and his dominance over defenders. A special term, mossed, was even coined to describe his spectacular catches in tight coverage. A college star at Marshall, Moss rose to become a unanimous All-American in 1997. Drafted by the Minnesota Vikings, he wasted no time in the NFL, setting the rookie touchdown record and earning Offensive Rookie of the Year honors. During his dominant first stint with the Vikings, Moss collected a staggering 90 touchdowns in just 7 seasons, exceeding 1,200 receiving yards in 6 of those years. A trade to the Raiders in 2005 saw a dip in Moss' performance, but a 2007 trade to the Patriots reignited his career. He shattered the single-season touchdown record that year, propelling the Patriots to a historic 16-0 regular season. Interestingly, both the Vikings with Moss in 1998 and the Patriots with Moss in 2007 boasted the highest scoring offenses at the time. Moss bounced between teams later in his career, including a brief return to the Vikings and stints with the Titans and 49ers before retiring in 2012. He reached the Super Bowl twice but fell short of a championship win. Despite that, his immense talent earned him a place in the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2018 and prestigious All-Decade and All-Time Team selections. After retiring, Moss transitioned to broadcasting with ESPN, eventually leaving Monday Night Countdown in 2022. Randy Moss has an estimated net worth of $25 million as of 2023. His wealth is attributed to his successful career in the NFL, where he was known for his impressive performances on the field. Over the years, Moss has accumulated significant earnings, including a salary of $6.5 million. In terms of assets, Randy Moss has made some notable investments, including a lavish house built in 1986, spanning 14,680 square feet, featuring 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, an indoor basketball court, a swimming pool, and a built-in fish tank. He originally purchased this property in 2002 for $2.6 million, and its current market value is estimated at $5.9 million. His car collection boasts luxury vehicles such as a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, AMG G63 wagon, Ford Mustang Boss 429, Rolls-Royce Ghost, 1969 Chevrolet Camaro SS, and a BMW M5 Competition. As for his awards and accolades, Randy Moss has had an illustrious career with numerous recognitions. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2018. Moss is a 6-time Pro Bowl selection and received first-team All-Pro honors 4 times. He was also named to the NFL All-Decade Team of the 2000s. Moss holds the NFL single-season record for touchdown receptions with 23 in 2007 and the NFL single-season touchdown reception record for a rookie with 17 in 1998. His career statistics include 982 receptions for 15,292 yards and 156 touchdowns, ranking him among the best in NFL history. Early life. A West Virginia native, Moss dominated at DuPont High School, leading them to consecutive state championships in 1992 and 1993. He wasn't just a star wide receiver but also excelled on defense and special teams and even showcased his athleticism as the team's kicker and punter. His talent was recognized early on, earning him West Virginia Player of the Year honors and a spot on Parade Magazine's All-American team. He even went on to be named one of the greatest high school football players of all time. Moss wasn't just a football phenomenon at DuPont High. He was a multi-sport marvel. Moss dominated on the hardwood, twice earning West Virginia Player of the Year honors in basketball 1994 and 1995, alongside future NBA star Jason Williams. His senior season was a statistical masterpiece, averaging an incredible 30.2 points, 13.7 rebounds, a staggering 5.1 steals, and nearly blocking 4 shots per game, 3.8, while dishing out 3.1 assists. All while shooting a blistering 60% from the field. He shattered school records, amassing a career total of 1,713 points. But Moss' athletic prowess extended beyond the basketball court. In 1992, at the young age of 15, he joined the track team and blazed to victory in both the 100 and 200-meter races, becoming the West Virginia state champion with times of 10.79 and 21.95 seconds, respectively. While his track career at DuPont was short-lived, his raw speed translated perfectly. He would later join the Marshall track team and even improve his 200-meter time to a sizzling 21.15 seconds. And if that wasn't enough, Moss rounded out his athletic resume by playing center field for the baseball team. Personal life. Family life. Randy Moss's parents are Maxine Moss and Randy Pratt. He has a close relationship with his mother but limited contact with his father. Moss has a sister named Letitia and a brother, Eric, who briefly played in the NFL. Moss is Christian and has 5 children. Legal issues. In 2002, Moss was involved in a traffic incident where he bumped a traffic control officer with his car. He pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor and avoided felony charges. Moss has a history of marijuana use. He failed drug tests in both college and the NFL but remained compliant with the league's program after initial penalties. In 2008, Moss faced allegations of dating violence, but the restraining order against him was later dissolved and no criminal charges were filed. Early career in college. Dream teams and rough start. Playing for Notre Dame's Fighting Irish was Moss's ultimate dream. He even considered Ohio State, where his half-brother played. Coaches were floored by his talent. Lou Holtz, Notre Dame's head coach, declared Moss the best high school player he'd ever seen, while Bobby Bowden of Florida State compared him to the legendary Deion Sanders, but even bigger and stronger. Moss initially committed to Notre Dame, but his future there took a sharp turn. A racially charged fight at his high school left someone hospitalized. Moss intervened to defend a friend against alleged racist taunts, but the incident resulted in felony charges, later reduced to misdemeanors, and a 30-day jail sentence. This, combined with his expulsion from DuPont, led Notre Dame to deny his enrollment. However, another top program saw potential in Moss. Notre Dame reportedly suggested Florida State, known for coach Bobby Bowden's ability to work with players facing challenges. Redshirted freshman year, 1995. Due to his initial commitment to Notre Dame, the NCAA considered Moss a transfer to Florida State. He redshirted his first year as a result. Redshirt freshman setback, 1996. While serving a court-ordered jail sentence, Moss failed a drug test, violating his probation and leading to his dismissal from Florida State. Redemption at Marshall, 1996 to 1997. Moss landed at nearby Marshall University. Due to their division, he maintained eligibility. He exploded onto the scene, setting national freshman records for receiving yards and touchdown catches. His dominance extended to the indoor track scene, nearly breaking a conference record. Dominant sophomore season, 1997. In Marshall's first Division I season, Moss and quarterback Chad Pennington formed a potent duo. Moss shattered the Division I record for touchdown catches in a season and earned first-team All-American honors. Despite a heartbreaking bowl game loss, Moss finished his college career with a touchdown in every game he played. He received numerous accolades, including the Fred Biletnikoff Award for Best Receiver and Heisman Trophy finalist recognition. Professional career. Skipping college and entering the draft. Moss opted out of his remaining college eligibility to enter the NFL draft. He didn't attend the scouting combine but impressed scouts with his workout at Marshall, showcasing his speed and leaping ability. High draft expectations and surprise landing spot. Projected as a high first-round pick, Moss ultimately landed with the Minnesota Vikings at pick 21. Several teams passed on him due to concerns about his past legal issues. The Dallas Cowboys, Moss's favorite team, were a notable example. They reportedly wanted him, but owner Jerry Jones felt Moss wouldn't be a good fit due to off-field incidents within their team. This decision fueled Moss's rivalry with the Cowboys moving forward. Signing with the Vikings. After being drafted, Moss signed a 4-year contract with the Vikings, including a significant signing bonus. He switched jerseys from his initial training camp number to the more traditional receiver number 84. Record-breaking rookie year, 1998. Moss became a key part of the Vikings' record-setting offense in 1998. They led the league in scoring that season, though the record was later broken. His impact was immediate. His first NFL game was a multi-touchdown performance. He continued to dominate throughout the season, including a breakout game on Monday Night Football against the Green Bay Packers. Moss racked up touchdowns and accolades, becoming the first rookie to score 3 touchdowns on Thanksgiving. He finished the season with rookie records for receiving touchdowns, 17, and was named Defensive Rookie of the Year. Despite a strong playoff run, the Vikings fell short of the Super Bowl. Another strong season, 1999. Moss continued to impress in his second season. He had several games with over 120 receiving yards and even threw a touchdown pass himself. He earned another Pro Bowl selection and set a record for receiving yards in the Pro Bowl game. However, the Vikings' playoff run ended in the divisional round. Continued success in Minnesota 2000 to 2003. Moss remained a key part of the Vikings' offense, teaming up with Dante Culpepper for a strong start to the 2000 season. He continued to rack up touchdowns and accolades, even throwing a touchdown pass himself. Moss secured a lucrative contract extension and remained a Pro Bowl selection despite a playoff run that fell short of the Super Bowl. Challenges and injuries 2004. The 2004 season brought challenges for Moss. A hamstring injury hampered his performance for several weeks. While he still managed impressive touchdowns, receiving yards and receptions fell short of his previous seasons. Despite a wild card win, the Vikings' playoff run ended again. Moss lands in New England 2007. Traded to the Patriots before the 2007 draft, Moss joined a team with Super Bowl aspirations. He quickly impressed, silencing doubters with a strong opening game performance. Moss racked up receptions, yards, and touchdowns throughout the season, including a career-high 4 touchdowns in one game. He teamed up with Tom Brady to break NFL records, including most touchdown passes in a season, Brady, and most touchdown receptions in a season, Moss. Despite the historic season, the Patriots fell short of winning Super Bowl 42. Returned to New England 2008. Moss became a free agent in 2008, but several teams including the Dallas Cowboys and Green Bay Packers expressed interest. He opted to return to the Patriots, signing a lucrative 3-year deal. However, tragedy struck in the first game of the season. Tom Brady, Moss's star quarterback, suffered a knee injury while attempting a pass to him. Matt Castle replaced Brady for the rest of the season, and Moss's production dipped slightly. Yet, he still managed to pull in 69 catches and 11 touchdowns, a testament to his talent. A record-breaking year 2009. The 2009 season proved to be a banner year for Moss. In the season opener, he snagged a career-high 12 passes, propelling the Patriots to a comeback victory. He continued to impress throughout the year, making spectacular catches and even intercepting a pass on defense. Coach Belichick praised Moss's intelligence and field awareness, comparing him to greats like Tom Brady and Lawrence Taylor. The season culminated with Moss breaking the record for most career touchdown receptions by a wide receiver, surpassing Terrell Owens. He finished with an impressive 83 receptions, 1,264 receiving yards, and 13 touchdowns, tying for the league lead. A bitter end 2010. Despite the prior year's success, the 2010 season turned sour for Moss. Entering the final year of his contract, he felt undervalued by the Patriots and expressed his desire for an extension. His frustration boiled over after a Week 1 game, leading him to declare it would be his last season in New England. Although he continued to make some impressive catches, including a one-handed touchdown, his production declined. The tension reached a breaking point after a Week 4 game. Following a loss to the Patriots, Moss criticized his coach and teammates in a press conference. This resulted in a trade to the Minnesota Vikings just 2 days later. A surprise return and a touchdown milestone, 2012. After a year in retirement, Randy Moss surprised the NFL world on his 35th birthday by announcing his return. In March 2012, he signed a 1-year deal with the San Francisco 49ers following a workout that impressed coach Jim Harbaugh. Moss quickly proved he still had some gas left in the tank. In Week 9, he hauled in a touchdown pass, a significant one that edged him past Terrell Owens for second place on the all-time receiving touchdown list. Although starting quarterback Alex Smith suffered a concussion mid-season, Moss adapted well to the scrambling style of backup Colin Kaepernick. He remained a consistent target throughout the remaining games, catching at least 2 passes in each. Moss ended the season with 28 receptions for 434 yards and 3 touchdowns. This marked the end of Terrell Owens' reign as the league's active leader in receiving yards. The 49ers even reached the pinnacle of the season, Super Bowl 47. While they fell short to the Baltimore Ravens, Moss contributed with 2 catches for 41 yards in the championship game. Thank you for watching, subscribe and click on T.